Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with a team they're set to share a home with in the near future, the Los Angeles Chargers. First and 10, gone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. Nifty move by Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Let's go. Round.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down at the 28. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Now Gordon on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Chargers getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. The intended receiver there, Allen.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On second down, here's Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. And he puts it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Nifty move. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And fights through one man. Room here to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On 1st and 10, Rivers. He sets to fire deep. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left, and he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Open space inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
DC.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try the air now with Goff. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He goes underneath for Anderson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, which you're counting on.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. K1 short. Able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. They'll roll him out right. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Red Delta! White!
First down, Rivers. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Rivers again. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw, gone. And this is going to be incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making their way back out there. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front,
Oh, Kira, I have viewers. I'm popular now.
I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football.
Oh, no. Why would you do that?
First down throw here for Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
That's annoying.
Man, he got in there so quickly.
Oh, no, just the,
Have done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure
I knew it was going to happen, and I let it happen anyway. I should have slid my protection.
And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Huh?
The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean.
No, it is not.
Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
3rd and long for Rivers. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Samson Abukum in there to drop him, and back-to-back.
Oh, shit. Come on.
4th and long.
Fucking lagged.
It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position.
That's why I don't like kicking games like this.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, don't go into the hurry-up. Yep, here we go. Here comes the hurry-up.
There's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he'll go down at the 28. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Come on, do it.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Top-ranked kids love the idea that they might go in the first round, but sometimes you fall into the right situation when you don't. I think that happened for Uchenna Nwosu out of USC. He went to the Chargers, a team that gets after the quarterback with Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram. Now he can do the exact same thing from his outside linebacker position. We just saw him get it done right there.
And the Chargers' temporary home, the StubHub Center in Carson, California, where he was born and raised.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the it 10-7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
We're good.
Oh, lagging again. That's annoying.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you got all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Rivers to throw it. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're still leaving that side completely open.
Rivers. He'll buy some time right. And it pops free.
Wow, nice fucking catch.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because
would have been
it was
a great
contested
catch.
all the way. Would have been
That.
a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers.
I fucking lag. God damn it.
He's taken down. Aaron Donald in there to get him.
It's not even the fucking, it's not even fucking the internet. It's fucking EA servers, clearly, because it took so long to get that stream up.
Chargers and Rivers after the sack. So 2 minutes to go in a wild 1st half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
See about that.
So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack.
Zero. Hey, go orange. Orange.
From the gun, Rivers. Flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this 1st half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Try and start the drive with Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. And the Chargers rush is going to get there.
All right, Bosa.
Joey Bosa in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
What is with you in this set?
After the sack, they'll come up now
quite
3rd and
understand.
long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go
So
only
close
as
to my 3rd
incomplete.
interception.
Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking
My foot's
the
wet
ball
now.
away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
This will be taken at the 10. An unbelievable punt there. We're talking 70-plus yards. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st
I don't
and
think
10.
I'm going to use this play. Kirkwood.
They
There you go.
play action here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Hey, high. Left, left, left. White. Hey, high.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. Eluding the pressure right. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Still going. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
12, 12, 12.
Rivers on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on
This is Jose's favorite play.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
I don't personally like it, but I'm about to give it a shot, see what happens.
Throwing Rivers. And that's caught inside the 35. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards.
Let's go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, Rivers steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. That'll bring up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Load it. Load it.
To throw again, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot before break here. Goff. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end,
Weird
Everett.
flex.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30
I
here.
don't get. But I get
So
the ball
we
back.
have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you cross country to Orlando.
How was your pizza, by the way? Do you need more?
So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead.
If just let me know after the game if you need more, I'll grab one. A slice for you.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
Why?
Because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
You know what? I might just do that.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's see what happens.
Rivers now. And they get Jarrett loose. It's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Chargers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 16. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on, just get the ball out, you fucking...
Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Donnie Jones now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board
Why are you
looks
still
like
coming out
in
in
the
this
half?
set? It doesn't make
That's
sense.
exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to
There
it.
it goes.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. To throw on second down is gone. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the...
Whoever's watching, can somebody please call out the multiple fourth down?
They are going for it. Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they get him down, but not
I don't know who's watching. If somebody could, please.
Big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today is Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it a gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one.
I don't know about no hurry up. No hurry up is fine. I just hate hurry up. The fourth down thing is a rule, though.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it
Oh,
down.
Jatavis. Got it.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a
Thank you,
ball
though,
on a
Colts.
sack does it.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Goff. And he's going to go down again.
All right, so I'm not the only one getting sacked. That makes me happy.
His 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23.
All right, Dez. Oh,
12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your
defense.
Because you have the lead, you've been
Cover
controlling the
2.
game. But why put them in a tougher spot?
Man coverage. Perfect.
You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game.
Or not.
Nowhere to get away. Rivers is
Jesus Christ, can anybody stop Donald?
Donald in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that
21
sack,
does not look very
it's
good.
2nd and 21.
Hey, Rocket!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And this is complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
To throw, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ndamukong Suh in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he's out right at the 25. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Gurley again here on first down. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on.
I had a lot of cheese.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Goff now on 2nd down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Here we go again.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down. They're running with Gurley. And he's not even going to
Gotta change the play.
Picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Same thing's not going to work every
Down
single
2
time.
scores. I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial
Feeling
up that they could
out.
get it. Well, didn't work out.
Honestly,
They must
no
have
idea
thought,
what
as you
you're doing.
pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Yeah, we'll do fullback tough. There you go.
Again to the brother of JJ. This is Derek Watt. And a short gain
shit.
here down to the 22. He
That's
can muster
annoying.
only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. Oh, good move at the 10. And he takes it in.
All right.
Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 22 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Back to that. I don't understand. Kira, I'm actually perplexed.
After the loss to start out,
I don't know what the guy's strategy is. I mean, if there is a strategy, it's a, well, no, not terrible. It's a good one because I have no idea what he's doing.
Out left, he's got it to Everett, and he'll be brought down right.
But it's not very
6 yards is the pickup,
football?
and that'll lead to a third down. You got the big lead.
Or maybe it's
defensively.
too football?
Willing to get
I
it
don't
underneath.
know. Why are you pausing? Why you pause? Why you pause? Oh, fuck.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Rams on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Okay.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Rolling to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Oh, yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Oh my god.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Looking for Woods that time.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as a defensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and match it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down at 4 now.
Here you go, man. Hurry up!
You. What? Oh shit.
To throw is Rivers. Now they set up the screen.
Jesus.
That's complete.
You there?
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard
Hello?
line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, there you are.
So out comes the field goal team now for
I'm
the second
shuffling
time
my
here
fish.
He hit his first.
With
Now
buffalo
this one from
chicken
28 yards away.
pierogies?
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the ball.
That would explain why you didn't respond.
Now up to 25. So it's 3 more points, and
That actually sounds really good. I want buffalo chicken pierogies right now.
I made them on the spot. A little bit of a interesting story.
We explained the 4th down rules to the Rams user, and then he proceeded to go ahead and do it over again anyway. I'm not going to penalize him. It is what it is. I mean, at this point, he's down by a lot, but...
Gotcha.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Yeah, dinner took a little longer tonight than I thought. Because I made buffalo chicken for my brother and my dad and the rest of the family. And then my mom decided she wasn't going to eat it because she didn't want to risk indigestion or it being a little bit too rough on her stomach. So she passed. And then my sister, who's coming off of being a strict vegan, is now starting to get back to trying to eat some meats for her health. So she agreed to eat some, but I made way more than I needed to make. So
Oh boy. Oh boy.
her and my mom wanted pierogies because it's something we always have in the house with my sister being, you know, formerly a non-meat eater. So I made them pierogies and I had chicken for them, and I just saw them side by side on the plate, and I was like, huh, these would go good together.
Colin, I honestly have yet to figure out what this guy's strategy is.
He may not have one.
He was in a 3 tight end set like a majority of the 2nd quarter.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Well, he just passed 100 yards. He has no TDs through the air, and he has 3 picks. So
And he'll go down at the 28.
I'd say he's probably playing out of his element right now. He's probably a heavy like run/PA team.
Well, he at this point has kind of given up on the run.
Well, yeah, he kind of has to.
It looks like he's about to run the ball though. Here it comes.
Although in the chat, he was trying to pick up a mobile quarterback. He wanted Lamar Jackson, and he wanted a different running back. So I assume that he's very focused on the running and scrambling aspect.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not gonna let you catch me in that set.
Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout.
He's very no huddle heavy, by the way.
As we step aside
like
here
a
in the
lot of it.
Quarter.
I think he's like a Jose, where if it works, he just wants to stick with it.
Yeah, but he runs the same play.
Well, so does Jose.
So I stopped calling. What's it called?
From the gun, here's gone. They'll find Everett there complete.
I don't know.
I can't even think right now. I'm so out of it.
Zone, blitz.
Well, I've been in zone basically all game.
Okay. Well, I'll just try to figure out what you meant by you stopped calling. Just throwing out ideas.
I'm sorry. I think I'm sorry. I stopped audibling because
Oh, gotcha.
I said calling because I called a timeout because he was in the no huddle. I was in the incorrect set for what he was doing.
Gotcha.
So I kind of mixed the two together.
They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Come on.
A shotgun snap for goal.
And
For the 4th time today. Picked off
damn it.
And the return goes up to his
Plants.
17-yard line.
Oh no, I picked it.
Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They
Oh yeah, I see it now. I'm gonna play behind.
Gotcha.
pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Round 80. Hey, 86. He's sneaky, guys. Watch out for 86.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. Well, early on, we talked about the key being keeping him under 100 yards. Forget that. He's over that mark now.
And that rushing total for him has correlated into a big win for his team.
Well, on the first drive I saw him run, he looks like he picks passes based on what he wants to do to one receiver. He takes what he can get, but he does eye down the field and have a preferred target. He wants to run the ball. He uses a lot of run formations, which tells me he likes to run instead of play action, and he's struggling because he's not doing that.
Yeah,
and defensively, he's not very good at using
me.
outside.
I've shut down the passing game. It's just that that was a shoelace tackle if I've ever seen one. Man, and I thought I was bad with that. Holy shit. Was that Puna Ford? Fuck you, Puna. Stupid ass name.
I know, he's always in the free agency. He always gets signed by some stupid team, and then you're like, oh, it's Puna.
I'm not having the best passing game in the world either.
I'm also noticing that he strictly uses the D-line, so...
Which is probably why he's had as many sacks as he has.
Yeah, because he didn't switch to middle linebacker or even touch the linebackers in the last 3 plays. He was on the D-line on all 3 of them.
He's moved the safety a couple of times.
Oh yeah, I mean, like during the play, like he's just the D-line. He doesn't switch onto it when it's close or like to get extra pressure or something like that. Like he just stays on the D-line. So then a lot of guys will use the middle linebacker and then they'll switch to the D-end and try to make the tackle when he's close to being sacked. But this guy just is on the D-line the entire play.
I don't know why he picked the play. I think he does. Maybe it's coach's suggestions. I don't really know. I
you can see by the fact that he's rushed it 27 times that he's definitely rush oriented.
He's rushed the ball 27 times?
27 for 160 and 2 TDs.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's actually not that bad of a game on the ground.
I almost whiffed on that too.
and brings up third down.
It's a drop play.
Yeah, he dropped it. That could have been bad.
Sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
You said it's a draw play. No, it wasn't a draw play. I whiffed
I
on
thought I'm
the,
audibling the play after, so I was like, maybe he's gonna audible into it, and then he audibled again, so I wasn't sure. You can always tell by watching the quarterback if they're audibling or not. He's just running four verts now with a tight end or receiver on the crossing out. Yep, these guys are going to go up across the field and up the sideline. Yep, there it goes. Super.
I feel like there's just no sense of urgency.
Well, you know it's over when you're down like this. Like, there's 16,
it's felt like that the whole
24
game.
thinking maybe.
Maybe that's what's throwing
I
me
can't
off.
speak
It
for
just
that.
feels like
It's like 4 verts again.
yeah, he did 4 verts. I covered above, but he went to Gurley
Ran
below.
back underneath. Yep, there it goes, underneath.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception.
He's going to get his quarterback killed.
Across the middle.
What's that?
There's just 4 verts across the middle.
Yeah, he did 4 verts, but he ran with Jared Goff.
So that explains why he wants the mobile quarterback.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe
Now he's up to 6, and now it's interesting to see if he's going to go back to stance or not. Just 2 receivers, 2 running back, 1 tight end scream stance, but we'll see.
Now it's gone. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And picked up by the Chargers.
Well, he audibled out of something. Probably into slants, which is probably in a run formation.
You'll see.
Foot race. The 40. He's at the 30.
Yeah, he did go into a run formation. Yep, he did go to slants.
A return for a late touchdown.
There it is.
It gets better.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go.
I told you he's going to get his quarterback killed.
And return it all the way for a touchdown.
That has to be the most, like, defeating moment in the game.
Honestly, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't want the XP on James. He hasn't picked the ball at all this season yet.
He's not really a ball hawk.
He's also
more
got
of a
Gurley
punter.
returning punts.
The 20 to the 23-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
See if he
You
runs
may
the
meet
ball.
up with this team again.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard
I want to see
line on
where
second and 10.
again, it's still 2 tight end set. I'd be trying to get points. I don't know if he's truly given up yet.
Fake
Oh,
to
no.
Gurley. Now gone. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, come on.
Complete.
That
Nearly
was
a
mine.
pick. My goodness.
You son of a bitch.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally
I played
different style
very
and a different
conservative
flow.
the first 2 quarters, I want to say, because I really wasn't sure. Actually, I played, just looking at that, I played conservative the whole way through.
As they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I take it he doesn't want to talk right now.
We'll see. Tomorrow is advanced, right?
Tomorrow, correct.
Gotcha.
Unless all games
just
get in,
one
but they
issue.
didn't. Wow, only 1 player upgrade. Wow.